Good afternoon. Looks like we're waiting on the jail. Is that correct? And I saw the email from Ms.
Okay, Judge.
Also, you're not muted, Lorena.
I know. Okay. I'm trying to let Kathleen know about the outage in the jail.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Judge, can you confirm for me, do we have 9 or 10 today?
I show 10.
Okay, then I'll need I don't think I did not get a plea offer on Ronald Isom, so.
Okay. Come in.
Keith, I don't know if you can hear me, but I didn't get a plea offer on Ronald Isom. Could you just take a look at that one and shoot that one over to me?
Yep, I was looking at that one right now. It looks like he doesn't have any new cases. It's just the old ones.
Oh, is it just a revo then?
Yes, I think so.
I don't, okay, well, shoot me a quick email about whether you want to fully revoke them or give them another opportunity on probation. So just shoot me an email, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, Judge.
Good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. I'm sorry to hear there are some issues with power.
Well, I wasn't trapped on the elevator when it went out, so that's good.
That's always positive. Woo, that's scary thought.
Okay, we have James Adair. Were you guys ready on your end?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Okay, this is your KCK video port headphones, or so you can have privacy when you talk to your attorney, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Adair. I'm Judge Schultz with Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, Mr. Adair, it looks like there's a pending motion to revoke. And then it looks like you have a couple of cases that are open. Oh, actually, you know what? On the motion to revoke, that already happened, right? And he was
Yep.
sentenced. Okay, so I'm going to give you some time to speak to your attorney, Mr. Probst. So if you would leave the headphones on, but tell Ms. Freeman that you need to go to the virtual breakout room.
I need to go to the virtual breakout room.
Mr. Probst, did you have an opportunity to speak to your client?
I did, Your Honor. Just briefly, I wanted to confirm, is his probation completed and closed out, or does he have still probation left to do? I don't have an answer for that.
It is my understanding that probation has asked to close the probation. I believe they did not ask for the fines to be waived. That may be something that you're going to request, Mr. Probst, but so right now the probation is closed, but he still owes the fines.
Okay.
Those two
That-
pages. Now, I signed the order for that earlier today, so it might not have been scanned into the court software yet.
Okay, well then we are ready to proceed, and I've discussed this matter with Mr. Adair Senior. I've advised him of his charges, advised him of his rights to the trial, the assistance of counsel, the right to cross-examine witnesses, the right to testify or choose not to testify, the right to appeal, and the right to review his discovery. Judge, he's advised that he's waiving his rights today. In exchange for that waiver, he would be receiving a guilty plea, or he would be pleading guilty to the trespass, dismiss the general peace disturbance, no fines, no costs, and the joint recommendation of the parties is for 10 days. He's been in since May 22nd. He believes it was May 21st, but the jail docket says May 22nd, so that would be more than enough time for him to have served the 10 days. And in addition, Your Honor, we'd ask that the probation be closed out and that the fines and costs from probation be waived.
Mr. Adair, is that your understanding of what the offer is?
Yes, ma'am.
And I know he said he spoke to you about your rights, but I just need to make sure. Do you understand that you do have the right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that your attorney would help you with a trial if you wanted one?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you would be able to review the discovery, such as the police report, to help you get ready for a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that at a trial, the city has the burden of proof? They have to present evidence and prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that at a trial, you have the right to confront the witnesses, meaning your attorney can ask witnesses questions on your behalf?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that at a trial, you have a Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that if you did go to trial and you were found guilty, you would be able to appeal that decision to the Wyandotte County District Court?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing all of that, are you wanting to waive your rights and accept the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Mr. Adair, I am going to sentence you to 10 days. I'm going to give you credit for time served. I am going to waive all of your fines, including there's one case that was only a fine, no jail at all from 2025. So we're going to get everything closed out. If you don't have any other holds, you should be released today. I don't know if any other jurisdiction has a hold on you, though. I'm sorry, I forgot to check this morning.
No, I don't.
Okay, so you should get out later today. We see everyone on the docket first, then we send the paperwork over. It will probably take a few hours before you'll get released, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mr. Chavez, I need to make a real quick change and put Fernando Chavez next.
Okay, sounds good.
Sir? Again, this is your video report from this report. So you can have a private conversation when your attorney comes on.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chavez. I'm Judge Schultz with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. If you'll just give me one moment to get your case pulled up. Okay, so it looks like you have already been granted an OR on the city case, but the city is seeking jail time, so we have appointed an attorney to your case. We're going to give you an opportunity to speak to your attorney. So if you could leave the headphones on, but tell the woman that gave you the headphones that you need to go to the virtual breakout room.
Yeah, breakout room.
Thank you.
Okay, you submitted it, stop. It should be doing.
It should be if you click on more, if you would tell her, oh, no, it looks like you figured it out, or she figured it out.
Yes,
Keith, what's your extension?
This one is 5073.
Okay. All right. I just want to confirm you're not asking for any probation or anything on this, just the fine of $200, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 5073 is your extension?
Yep.
Thank you. Judge, we're ready whenever you are.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm having, the video is not wanting to, okay, there we go. All right, whenever you are ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. I did have the opportunity to visit with Mr. Chavez. He is willing to accept the city's plea offer to plead guilty as charged. The recommendation is a $200 fine, no jail, no court costs. Judge, he's been in county now for over 90 days. Well, close to 90 days. I guess he got there middle of March, so close to 90 days. But the recommendation is for that. He's been advised that he has the right to trial, the right to assistance of counsel, the right to review discovery, the right to cross-examine witnesses and compel evidence, as well as the right to testify or choose not to testify, and the right to appeal. If he were to lose the trial, he's indicated he wants to give up those rights today in exchange for the city's offer of plea of guilty.
Mr. Chavez, those rights that Mr. Probst just spoke about, right to trial, assistance of counsel, review of discovery, burden of proof, confronting of witnesses, Fifth Amendment right, and the right to appeal. Is that your understanding of those rights?
Correct, Your Honor.
And the offer that he went over, the fine, is that your understanding of the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I will accept the plea. I am going to continue this for a payment in July. If you're still in custody at that time, we will close the case for a lack of ability to pay. We're going to put this on July 27th at 1 p.m. If you have been released on your county case, make sure that you either make a payment or appear in person July 27th at 1. If you're still in custody at that time, we will close it for a lack of ability to pay, okay?
Okay, Your Honor. I got a quick question. Minimum payment of what?
$20.
All right. Okay.
It's either pay 20 or appear.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too.
Next person is Ronald Ison. Okay, David.
Good afternoon, Mr. Isom. I'm Judge Schultz with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. It looks like you have motion to revoke pending. We are going to give you some time to speak to your attorney about that. If you would leave the headphones on, but tell the person that gave you them that you need to go to the virtual breakout room.
Judge name Megan. Okay.
Good afternoon. Did you get to speak to your client, Mr. Probst?
I did, Your Honor, and I also spoke with Mr. Rankin about this matter. This is a probation revocation hearing. He's got an underlying sentence of 200 days. Judge, he's been in since April 7th. I think the parties are willing to jointly recommend a modification of the sentence from 200 down to 100 days. Judge, he's been in since April 7th. He tells me that he's got another 60 days left on his county time from something happening over in district court. So he's got at least another 60 days. So if he does the 60 that he's already done plus another 60, that'd be 120. So, and then he tells me that he actually will be going to DOC for violation of his prior parole. So he's got plenty of time looking forward that he's looking forward to having to do. So at this point, Judge, we'd ask that you modify the sentence down to 100 days, and then give him credit for the 60 days that he's been in since April 7th, and run that time concurrent with his district court cases. I told him that he has a right to a trial and a right to, not a trial, but a right to a hearing on this motion to modify. He's advised that he's willing to waive those rights with the expectation that that's what the agreement was between the parties.
Okay. Sir, I want to make sure that you do understand your rights. Do you understand that you do have a right to have a hearing on that motion to revoke?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if you did choose to have a hearing, your attorney would help you with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if there was any kind of evidence that the city was going to submit, I don't know, any kind of documents or whatever, you would be able to review those prior to the start of the hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that at that hearing, the city would have the burden of proof?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that at that hearing, you would be able to, or your attorney would be able to ask witnesses questions on your behalf?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that at that hearing, you would be able to have a Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and knowing all of that, are you wanting to waive your rights, stipulate, and accept the modified sentence?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please tell me I did not accidentally erase that. Okay, so I show that they are correct. You were booked on April 7th. 100 days would be July 16th. I will waive, I don't know if there are any fines or fees, but we will waive any if there are any. Sentence you to 100 days with a release of July 16th. Obviously, if your county stuff is still holding you, you know, you still have to remain for that, but you'll be done with your city matters, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to change pods and see Johnny Savant.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, this is your video court for your municipal charges. Yes, ma'am. Headphones are so you can have a private conversation with your attorney when he gets on here. Okay.
Good afternoon, Mr. Suvan. I'm Judge Schultz with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. We are just waiting for your attorney, Mr. Probst. He had to step out for a moment. He'll be back shortly, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Judge, you're muted.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I don't
Mr.
know.
Suvan, now that your attorney is here, we are going to give you some time to speak to your attorney. I show Mr. Probst that at this point he'd have to post $1,000 cash bond, but I kind of assumed you wanted to speak to him first.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
So if you would leave the headphones on, but tell the woman that gave you the headphones that you need to go to the virtual breakout room, please.
He said I have to go to a virtual breakout room.
Mr. Probst, did you have some time to speak to your client?
I did, Your Honor. I spoke with Mr. Savan, and in fact, we were able to review his charges, review his rights, review his constitutional rights to a trial. We reviewed what the city's offer was here, and he's willing to accept the city's offer. The offer would be for probation. He would ask that you adopt the recommendations. He would plead guilty to 1 count of petty larceny, 1 count of trespassing, 6 months probation. He would have to do a checkmate class. He'd have a 30-day underlying jail term if he were to fail his probation. He's not allowed to go back to 10824 Parallel Parkway, which I believe is the Walmart, nor he's not allowed to go back to 229 South Bethany Street. No more violations of the law, and to refrain from negative law enforcement contact. There would be no fines and no costs in this matter. I did review all of his rights, constitutional rights, and he's willing to waive those even though he has not reviewed his discovery. And we're asking that you adopt that recommendation, Your Honor.
Okay, sir, I want to make sure that you understand your rights. Do you understand that you do have the right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that your attorney would help you with a trial if you wanted one?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you would have the chance to review the discoveries such as the police report to help you get ready for a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that at a trial, the city has the burden of proof? They have to present evidence and prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that you do have the right to confront the witnesses, meaning your attorney would be able to ask witnesses questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have a Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that you have the right to appeal that if you were to be found guilty, you would have the ability to appeal that to the Wyandotte County District Court?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding that you'd be pleading guilty to 1 count of petty theft, 1 count of trespassing. The other 2 charges would be dismissed. There are no fines and costs. However, there is an underlying jail term of 30 days, meaning you don't do the 30 days as long as you comply with probation. You can't go back to 10824 Parallel Parkway or 229 South Bethany Street, both of which are in Kansas City, Kansas. You're to refrain from negative law enforcement contact, take a checkmate class, and not violate the law. The probation would be 6 months. Is that your understanding of the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you wanting to waive your rights and accept the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you will get out today, but we have to see everyone first before we send the paperwork over. So it could still be a few hours, but you'll get out today. We will continue this for you to check in with probation on June 11th at 10 a.m. When you get released today from the jail, they'll give you paperwork showing that. So you'll need to appear at City Hall, 2nd floor, June 11th at 10 a.m. They're very particular about you being on time, so please try to be about 10 minutes early, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
We're changing pods again and we're going to see Wayne Steen.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh. This is your video call for municipal. Go ahead and have a seat for me. I'll put you on with the judge. Okay.
Good afternoon, Mr. Steen. I'm Judge
Good
Schultz
Mm-hmm.
with Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. It looks like you've already been given an OR bond on the city matter, but since you are still in custody on your county cases, the city is seeking jail time, we have appointed an attorney to your case. You need to leave the headphones on and tell the woman that gave you the headphones you need to go to the virtual breakout room so you can have a discussion with your attorney, okay?
Okay.
So
Okay.
will you tell Ms. Freeman that you need to go to the virtual breakout room?
Miss Freeman, I need to go to the virtual breakout room.
Mr. Probst, did you have an opportunity to speak to your client?
I did, Your Honor. The city has offered to have him do 15 days in jail credit for time served. I've reviewed that plea offer with Mr. Steen. I've advised him of all of his constitutional rights, including the right to trial, the assistance of counsel, the right to cross-examine witnesses, the right to testify, choose not to testify, the right to compel evidence, and the right to appeal, as well as his right to review discovery. He's indicated he wants to waive all of those rights and asks that the court adopt the joint recommendation of the parties to a 15-day jail sentence, credit for time served, no costs, no fines, and close out his case.
Mr. Steen, those rights that Mr. Probst was just speaking about, is that your understanding of your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Steen, is the plea offer, is your understanding of the plea offer what Mr. Probst just detailed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and Mr. Steen, I show that you have been in custody since May 1st, so you would have credit for time served. Are you wanting to accept the plea and waive your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Mr. Probst, did you say 10 or 15 days? I can't remember.
The plea offer is for 15 days, Your Honor, but he's
Okay.
been in since, I think, May 7th or something like that. May 1st, actually.
Okay, so I will sentence you to 15 days, give you credit for time served, and close out your city matter. Thank you, Mr. Steen.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. You can go ahead and give the headphones back to Miss Freeman.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. Okay, we're getting ready to leave this pod and then we're going to see Erin Connor next.
Okay.
Your Honor, I need to step aside for one moment, please.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
What's up, buddy?
Good afternoon. I need to see Erin Connor for court. Using 31.
Hey, hi. Look, man. Can you pop the doors? Yeah, I'm about there right now. Let me, get this guy. Yeah, I'll give you some. Yeah. Yeah, I'll pop everything. Yeah. Let me get this situated. It's fine. Okay. Okay, we know we have four. Yes. Yes.
Upon this is your video report for your municipal charges. And the judge is on hearing your public defender.
Good afternoon, Mr. Connor.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm doing okay. I'm Judge Schultz. How are you today?
I'm all right, hanging in there.
It looks like on your city matters, you've already been given an OR bond, so you're not being held on the city cases, but since you are in custody on your county matters and the city is seeking jail time, we wanted to get an attorney appointed to your case. So we're going to give you some time to speak to him. You'll leave the headphones on, but tell Ms. Freeman, who gave you the headphones, you need to go to the virtual breakout room, please.
Okay. She said I need to go to the virtual breakout room.
Mr. Probst, did you have an opportunity to speak to your client?
I did, Your Honor. I had the opportunity to visit with Mr. Connor in a private breakout room. I reviewed his his charges, his rights, his range of punishment, as well as his constitutional rights. He understands that by accepting the city's plea here to time served, 30 days jail credit, and by pleading guilty to the petty larceny and the trespass, the city would dismiss the failure to appear, that he would be given up his rights to a trial, the right to the assistance of counsel, the right to cross-examine witnesses, the right to testify, choose not to testify, the right to review discovery, as well as the right to appeal. He understands that he's given up those rights in exchange for that plea, and he asks that you adopt the recommendations of the parties.
Those rights that Mr. Probst was talking about, right to trial, assistance of counsel, review of discovery, burden of proof, confronting of witnesses, Fifth Amendment right, and to appeal. Is that your understanding of those rights, Mr. Connor?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you wanting to accept the plea? I believe it was for Mr. Probst, you said 30 days, time served.
Yes, Your Honor, the city made a recommendation, 30 days jail, and they support the credit for time served. He's been in since
March 19th.
March 19th. That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Connor, is that your understanding of the plea?
Yes.
And are you wanting to accept the plea?
Yes.
Okay, I will sentence you to 30 days, give you credit for time served. There are no fines and fees. The city matters are closed. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Good luck to you, sir.
All right.
Okay, I'm changing pods again, and we're gonna see Eric Jackson next.
Thank you.
It should be okay. He'll not gonna get it.
They did it before. That's why it was so bad. They had me in there for like 3 months while we got a court date next week. Then they'll change it to the next month.
You may have a seat for me. Okay, this is your Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. Go ahead and have a seat for me. This is Judge Schultz on the camera.
Okay.
And this is so you can have a private conversation with your attorney when he gets on.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jackson.
Yes, good afternoon.
I'm
Your Honor.
Judge Schultz with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court.
Okay.
It looks like, I'm trying to make sure. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm looking at this correctly. It looks like there had been a no bond hold. The city is seeking jail time on at least some of the charges, so you have been appointed an attorney. We're gonna
Hold
give,
on, no bond hold. What is the charges?
let's see. Let's see. You've got let me sort them by type of charge.
Yeah, but
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 trespassing allegations, a loitering allegation, resisting arrest, reckless driving, petty theft, panhandling, turning right on a no right turn on a red signal, no proof of insurance. 1, 2, 3, 4 allegations of interference with an officer, inattentive driving, 2 allegations of failing to comply with restrictions on your license, not having your license in your possession, and disorderly conduct. So the city is seeking jail time on at least some of those misdemeanors. So we have appointed an attorney to your case. We're going to give you an opportunity to speak to your attorney. Oh, shoot. It looks like he froze, doesn't it?
No, I'm here.
Not you. Mr. Jackson looks frozen, doesn't he?
Yeah, it looks like they just got
Yeah,
dumped.
we just lost him. That's a bummer. Mr. Jackson, I know we lost you, but I didn't notice quite when. Would you like me to
Okay.
repeat the charges to you?
Well, I'm talking about what is the new charges? Because they got me for obstruction and the charges why I'm in here for, because honestly,
The 2 charges that you were just charged with on June 1st, is that what you're talking about?
right, because they
Those
weren't
are
true.
a trespass and an interference with an officer, and you have been appointed an attorney on those also. So we're going to give
Ma'am,
you a chance to talk to your attorney, okay?
okay,
Leave the headphones on. Tell Ms. Freeman that you need to go to the virtual breakout room so you can speak to your attorney.
okay.
You need to tell Ms. Freeman, the woman that gave
Interference with an officer.
no.
How is that
Virtual breakout
interference?
room. Virtual breakout room.
Virtual breakout room.
Thank you.
How's that interference with the officer with you coming up to me saying I was trespassing when I wasn't? You can't even prove it nowhere. Is the judge is supposed to be back on it? Okay, okay, I see her.
Okay,
I,
Mr. Probst, did you have a
okay,
chance
there
to
she is.
speak to your attorney? I mean, to your client?
Jackson. Oh,
I did, Your Honor. I had the opportunity to visit with Mr. Jackson. At this point, he would like the opportunity to have a visit with our office to review his discovery. At this point, he's asking for an OR bond, set him for next week so that he can come in and review discovery. So at this point, he's asking for a modification of his bond to an OR bond.
So give me 1 second. I want to see if there were any notes on why the no bond hold was issued in the first place. Give me 1 second. Okay, it looks like the reason why is there have been multiple failures to appear. Did Mr. Jackson give you any indication as to what's going to be different this time?
Mel, can I speak?
Well, let's let your attorney speak first, and then if you want to add anything to it, I'm sure that he'd be happy to allow that.
Okay.
Judge, my client just understands now that the severity of the circumstances here, that he'll make sure that he shows up to court moving forward, because at this point, he knows that he's got lots of matters pending and that this is just going to be same thing over and over and over again if he doesn't get it done, and understands that if he doesn't get them done, he will just remain in custody until they're done. So at this point, that's what he's asking for.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, is there anything that you wanted to add? I saw you kind of.
I would, and I apologize for missing so many court dates. But the thing is, you guys were giving me those so easily, and I didn't not want them like that. The OR bonds, but you were sending me right out to Johnson County really fast, and then they would hold me and pass my court date. And that's not fair. Even the last time I went out there, I went right to I'll be in here for less than 24 hours, and they send me right to Johnson County to Lenexa Court, and then they send me out to New Century, and by the time the court date will be over the next one. And I would love to get this, especially the driving reckless and all of that. Like one of the police cracked my tooth right here at the
Mr.
loitering
Jackson,
one.
Mr. Jackson, I'm going to stop you for a moment because you're starting to get into getting into
I'm sorry.
evidence. We don't want to do that.
I'm sorry.
Your Honor, I did look at the jail inmate screen, and there is no further holds for him, so he wouldn't be bonded out to somebody else. So if you would give him another opportunity to show up next Thursday,
Please.
that's what we would ask the court for today.
I promise you. My mother's birthday is tomorrow. I would be here. I promise.
Mr. Rankin, what's the city's position on bond?
Judge, I think I am kind of persuaded. I think I don't have an objection to an OR bond.
Okay. I am going to give you an OR bond, but it is an OR bond with special conditions. Mr. Jackson, you are not to drive unless you're properly licensed or insured, okay?
Right. Okay.
We are going to continue this to continue to June 11th at 1 p.m. So that is next Thursday, okay?
Okay.
You will get out today, but we have to see everyone on the docket first. And then we send the paperwork over. So it will be a few hours, okay?
A few hours, okay.
Yeah, I just want you to understand that we see everyone, then we send the paperwork, then they process it, then you get out, okay?
Okay. Now will I get like the address to my attorney and everything? Because I've been wanting to handle this for so long.
On Thursday.
So come to court first?
Yeah. So what they're going to give you is just the paperwork that shows that you need to appear at municipal court on June 11th at 1 p.m. Okay?
Okay,
All right, thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. Once again, and we're gonna see Warren Hobby.
Okay, thank you.
I have one last person because she submitted a religious diet, but she did not give him a religious form.
I think that one over here.
So I said, well, I'll take that response.
You, still tell us there's it,
From,
33, 33 north.
No, it's fine, I just get the slide in. I was using somebody's form that is zero.
Here. You got. Copy. And.
Last one.
No. This is the last one here, then I go to the female pod.
Okay. That's the PDFs, part that we send it. Based on this chat, and it's send it to both me and CCB. Was like the chats off, I needing to pay. You want like that off?
Go ahead and have a seat, sir. This is your video port for your Kansas municipal charges. Go ahead and put on the headphone for me. So you can have a private conversation with your attorney.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hobby. I'm Judge Schultz with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal
Same
Court.
to you.
It looks like you've already been granted an OR bond on the city matters, but since you're still in custody on your county cases and the city is seeking jail time, we have appointed an attorney to your case. We're going to have you leave the headphones on and tell the woman that gave you the headphones that you need to go to the virtual breakout room so you can talk to your attorney.
All right. Yeah.
Mr. Probst, were you able to speak to your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I visited with Mr. Hobby in a private breakout room. I advised him what his charges are, what his rights are. He's indicated that he's willing to waive his constitutional rights to a trial, the right to the assistance of counsel, the right to cross-examine witnesses, the right to testify, choose not to testify, the right to review discovery, and the right to appeal. In exchange for that, the city would offer him to plead to trespassing and the possession of paraphernalia. They would dismiss the remainder, 30 days jail. He's been in since April 26th, so he get credit for time served. No probation, no fines, no costs, closed out his cases. So he's asking that the court adopt that recommendation.
Mr. Hobby, is that your understanding of the plea offer?
Facts.
Okay, and those rights that he was talking about, right to trial, assistance of counsel, review of discovery, burden of proof, confronting of witnesses, Fifth Amendment right, and the right to appeal, is that your understanding of your rights?
Yes.
And are you wanting to waive those rights and accept the plea?
Yeah, I wave at her.
Okay, so I want to make sure, Mr. Probst, you said 30 days credit for time served, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so I will sentence you to 30 days. I see, though, that you've been in since April 26th, so you'll get credit for time served and your city matters will be closed. Thank you.
All right.
You can give the headphones back to Ms. Freeman. Thank you.
And there, how can I get it? Cause I've been here over a week and I ain't even had no days.
Changing, and we're gonna see Christine Miller next.
When you bring it, if I do it now, when you bring it to the
I'm in a hearing.
If you say, so the first one you're bringing is Miller, okay. Well, I gotta see for me. You're Miss Miller, right? Okay, this is your video port for your Kansas City, Kansas municipal charge.
Okay.
And headphones are so you can have a private conversation with your attorney when you talk with him.
Good afternoon, Ms. Miller.
Hi.
I'm Judge Schultz with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. It does look like you're being held on the city matters. The city is seeking jail time, so you have been appointed an attorney. We're going to give you an opportunity to speak to your attorney. If you would leave the headphones on, but tell Ms. Freeman, the person that gave you the headphones, that you need to go to the virtual breakout room, please.
I need to go to the virtual breakout room. So I have to do jail time?
Well, you're going to talk to your attorney. I don't know what the city has actually offered, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Probst, did you have an opportunity to speak to your client?
Yes, Your Honor. The city has made an offer to amend the charges, not amend the charges, but amend to have my client plead guilty to the unlawful use of a weapon. She would be given a 5-day jail sanction forfeiture of the weapon, which, Judge, this happened back in 2023. My client doesn't have any idea where that weapon is at this point, if it was confiscated or whatever happened to it. So she would agree to it being disposed of or out of evidence or whatever it is. And then she would be given a 5-day jail sanction, no fines, no costs, and the city would agree to a 5-day to recommend and jointly recommend that 5 days jail, so credit for time served. I've advised my client of her rights under the Constitution to a speedy and public trial not by jury, but speedy and public trial, the right to the assistance of counsel, the right to cross-examine witnesses, the right to testify or choose not to testify. Judge, we did have the discovery in file, so we did review the discovery as well as to appeal. She said she's willing to waive all of those rights in exchange for the guilty plea today, and ask that the court accept this recommendation.
Ms. Miller, is that your understanding of the plea, that you would do 5 days jail but get credit for time served?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you understand those rights, the right to a trial, assistance of counsel, review of discovery, confronting of witnesses, Fifth Amendment right, and right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you wanting to waive those rights and accept the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I am going to sentence you to 5 days and forfeiture of the weapon. I will give you credit for time served, and your city matters will be closed, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
You can give the headphones back to Ms. Freeman. Good luck
Okay.
to you.
Okay. So, hold on. So time has been served, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
you have a hold from KDOC. I don't know what that's about, so you probably won't actually get out today, but the city stuff is not holding you up, okay?
Okay.
Okay, we're getting our last one. Adriana Pacheco.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead and have a seat for me. This is your video court for your Kansas City, Kansas municipal charges.
I wet my hair, sorry.
Oh, that's good.
Good afternoon, Ms. Pacheco. I'm Judge Schultz with the Kansas City, Kansas Municipal Court. It looks like you're not being held on the city matter, but since you are in custody on a county case and the city is seeking jail time, we have appointed an attorney to your case. So we're going to give you a chance to talk to your attorney, okay?
Okay.
So you'll leave the headphones on, but tell Ms. Freeman that gave you the headphones, you need to go to the virtual breakout room.
Yep, virtual breakout room.
Thank you. Mr. Probst, did you have an opportunity to speak to your client?
I did, Your Honor. Ms. Pacheco just took a plea on her felony charges. She advises me that she is in a criminal history, so pleading guilty today would not affect her criminal history when she gets sentenced on her felony charges in July. Judge, the city has offered to plead guilty to the battery on a law enforcement officer, 90 days in jail, grant credit for time served, dismiss the other 2 remaining charges. My client understands what she's charged with and was willing to accept that city's recommendation. Judge, I've advised Ms. Pacheco of her rights to a trial, the right to the assistance of counsel, the right to cross-examine witnesses, the right to subpoena evidence in her favor, the right to testify or choose not to testify, as well as the right to appeal and the right to review discovery. She understands those rights and is advised that she wants to waive those rights in exchange for the city's recommendation and asks that the court adopt it at this time.
Okay, Ms. Pacheco, is that your understanding of your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that your understanding of the plea? I show that you've been in custody since February 27th, so you would have credit for time served.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Give me one moment. Okay, I will sentence you to 90 days, give you credit for time served, and your city matters will be closed, okay? Good luck to you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you.
Have a good day.
All right.
It stands his name or just stands straight up like a troll. Oh, okay, well, that's okay. Okay, she was our last one for today, and I'll see you guys next Friday.
That is correct. Everyone have a good weekend.
All right, thanks, you too.
You too, Judge.
Take care,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Bye-bye.